All right, we ready to go? I'm
Adam's in the
sick of this
bathroom.
bullshit. Oh, okay. I'm sick of his bullshit. Yeah, you hear that?
You're crazy.
You'll when you edit this one, you'll get me.
He's not back yet. You're good.
Oh, okay. Go fuck himself then. What are we doing, Seth? Well, you're not paying attention to me. You never fucking listen. It's not because I'm bad at communicating. You're bad at listening.
I just like to get you triggered before the pod to get you in the mood.
It's because I'm so good looking.
Yeah,
my
I don't want
guess.
to do the podcast anymore.
Yeah, listen. If they want to sue us and take all of our net value, please be my guest. Take all the $0.
Hummus is Greek people's cum. Did you know that? And we're fucking back. Welcome to Waking Up Woke. Today we have Cyrus Farr on the fucking pod, my kind of beautiful co-host. He kind of forgot my birthday. Actually was mad disrespectful on my birthday, but it's whatever. I digress. On the monitor, we got Adam Tidridge, starting out strong with a Bud Light lemonade. Let's just hop right into it, Si. What do you got?
Okay. Well, as you know, this week, what did you and I do quite a bit of? I guess now for the past week and a half.
Betting.
Yes,
and
we
boy,
have been.
were we fucking rusty.
Oof. Big tough to come back to the restart. NBA restart has not been kind.
No, it has not been. I think I was down 60 the first week back.
That's pretty good.
I mean,
it's
pretty
not bad
rough,
for us
dude.
our low rollers here.
Yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't get the overs. I couldn't get the unders. Every spread I took was like, nah, I'm blowing out this motherfucker.
As soon as I left Philadelphia, I just took a fucking hot steamy shit. I couldn't get right. It was awful. I was doing great when I was with you. When we were in person, we were doing pretty well.
Yeah, we climbed back from the trenches. I think I won $5.
It's pretty good. I fought back.
But I mean,
I fought back to even.
I was down like 50 at that point. So
yeah,
that's
I
a
fought
climb.
back to even this past week,
back,
which was good.
Fought our way. Ended tonight with a rough one, Adam. We were watching the Mavs against the. I'm already blanking because I'm trying to block it out of my memory.
Trailblazers.
Blazers. Won the over at 240, which was. You always stress those 240 games. That's a
you stress it until halftime when it looks good. You're like, I'm good now. But yeah, that's a sweater just to hit.
We also took the Mavs plus 2.5. Guess what the score was? 34 to 131.
Oh man!
And it wasn't. And it's like, you know, a kick in the dick was at the end. It came from a foul on, so a 3-pointer didn't count for us. And then on the 2 free throws, he had to miss one, and he made both of them.
And guess what, Cyrus? I got a notification. CJ McCollum, who hit both those free throws, playing with a fractured back since Thursday.
I think he shoots like 73%. They said. So I was like, this is.
But with a fractured back, are you joking me?
I mean, I couldn't.
I threw my phone when I got that notification. I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever been a part of.
Also, we need to figure out a better way to communicate going forward.
I think we're on our stride now.
We're on a little bit better now. We started off bad, and we have to try to look ahead at who's playing and who's not playing. We're very bad at that, what I've realized.
It was also just rough taking the first read of the bubble, you know? Like seeing
the bubble's tough, dude.
Who imagined TJ Warren to become the next Michael Jordan? The bubble, averaging like 37 points a game out of nowhere.
Or the Suns they're just gonna win. They're just gonna win the chip.
7-0 today. I'm hammering them until they lose.
Just
a simple
fact.
And
usually my luck is that's when they start to lose.
Yeah.
So, but you can't guess
ride that
it.
train
You can't guess
until it's broken, dude.
We'll ride the train until it's broken. I like that one. Yeah, so we're hot in the NBA train right now. I've also been diving into a lot of baseball. And now I know about less than a kindergartner does about baseball.
Let the record show that at the beginning of this pod, Cyrus said, "Oh, I can't get into baseball. I can't do that." And legitimately tonight, he goes, "Baseball is so sick just because you won a couple of live bets."
There's nothing easier.
Couldn't watch it.
So when I live bet baseball, it is probably the most exhilarating rush ever because I don't even watch the game. Maybe I will if it's the last game at night right before I'm going to bed and it's like I'm close, I'll throw it on and it's pretty entertaining at that point. But I don't think I could sit through a whole game. But when you're just watching the updates on your phone, you just get you update, strike, ball, foul, walk, and you just like just as you keep fucking refreshing, there's nothing like it. It's fucking electric.
You use the Action Network app or the ESPN app?
Yes. So I've used the Action Network app now for I guess since like junior year of college. I think it's fantastic. I think it put a U onto it too, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But for baseball, I like seeing the actual strike zone and where the pitches go. So I use ESPN.
Oh, I got you.
And I can't watch the game.
No, yeah. This only shows like the pitch count.
I can't deal with that. It's slow on the Action Network too.
It is a little slow
quick,
sometimes.
so I'm just like, okay, this is the instant gratification that I need, that I'm seeking.
You know what's crazy though? It's slow on the app, but it's still faster than when you watch it as a stream. Because I'll get the update on my app before the stream shows. I'll be like, oh, it's like so when I do watch it, it almost like ruins it for me a little bit.
True. You got
that's why at least during football season, I try not to watch it because it'll be like, oh, you know, I bet is he going to make this kick? Is he not going to make this kick? Like, you just always
85-yard punt return. There goes the spread. There it goes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the shit like that where it's like you just never know. But besides that, so we're gonna continue doing that. We're getting into the playoffs now for NBA. Baseball is just still getting back in the swing of things, pun intended. The Premier Lacrosse League, however, wrapped up their league. What are you looking like that for? You don't like my pun? Adam loves the pun. He's giggling over there. It's a fucking good one.
I'm definitely putting in a laugh track there.
That's a fucking good one.
Yeah. Anyway, Cyrus.
Just go.
Okay.
Just go.
So the Premier Lacrosse League wrapped up this past Sunday with the Whip Snakes playing Chaos, and boy, was that fucking wild. Were you actually watching it? Chaos were up 6-2, I believe, 2 or maybe 6-4, and then Whip Snakes went on a 10-goal run.
I believe I was at work. What day was that?
It was Sunday at noon.
So, yeah, I was at work.
It was absolutely insane to watch. It was ridiculous.
Didn't Matt Rambo go like 2 for 11 in the first half or something crazy?
Yeah, he was trash.
But then he picked it up in the second half, right?
I think he only ended the game with a goal and assist. He didn't do well.
It's probably the
it was Zed Williams. He's I think he won MVP. I think he had 5 goals in the fourth quarter, and he started the comeback. He started it right up, so that was very entertaining to watch. But so that Whip Snakes ended up winning that. Congratulations to them. I really don't like them that much, but that's okay. But this brought up, you and I have talked about something since you're trying to get into it. Let me hear your bold prediction for the 2021 draft, I believe.
You set the draft date, so I believe I can get into the PLL by 2023.
You know, this is the professional. It's a professional league.
Hey, didn't Cyrus say he could last a round with Mike Tyson?
That's
so why
different.
am I so outlandish?
That's
not completely different. That is not completely different. It's not.
Mine's a gimmicky little like game challenge thing. Yours is actually getting drafted to a professional sports league.
Oh, does that not sound like a gimmick? Huh. I guess
no,
it's
that's
just
a real
different
thing.
for Cyrus when he wants to throw out random fucking takes that make no sense.
Oh, like mine was a little challenge kind of joke. Like, could you do it? Could you not? No, it's different because mine was a little gimmicky joke, kind of joking around. Could I do it? Maybe, whatever. Yours is like I could be a player.
You
in
put
this
a long pole in my hand. No one's stopping me, dude. That's 6 feet. That's 6 feet of distance. I got clamps, bro. I don't know what you want me to say.
You don't even.
I got
clamps. It's baffling to me that you think you could.
It's baffling to me that you think you can last around with Mike Tyson.
Apples and oranges.
Apples and oranges.
Do I think I could like, be the number one fighter and then fight him as the champ? No, that'd be preposterous.
Well, I think I could get it. I just don't understand. I don't understand why you can have a gimmick, but I can't.
I don't think yours is a gimmick. You're serious. What was that, Adam? I can't hear you.
I don't even think he wants to start training me because if he sees glimpses of me with some promise, he's going to be like, oh, my God. This is
I
my
ain't trained
downfall.
shit.
Dude,
I
but
can't
then we could-
coach.
then
This
we
is my
could gift shop
downfall.
You could be the rich friend. And that would be awesome.
Nah,
I
I'm
don't
wasting
know
all
if
my money.
lacrosse players make anything.
I'm wasting all my money.
What would you?
Going-
Okay, you make. They may just made. I think I don't know. They probably made the same check they did last season. I know it was last year was a longer season. Last year they made $33,000. If you can make that in this past tournament, how fast would it be gone?
Well, right off the gate, I'm buying a personal chef. We're gonna be boys.
With $33,000, how long is he gonna work? A month?
No, I don't need that much. It'll just be for me.
A personal chef probably makes probably in the north end of like $65,000.
Adam, can you look up a personal chef real quick?
So personal chef is your go like just and he's gonna
Yeah.
live in with you or
No, he'd have his own place, but I usually fast in the morning, so that's one meal that he doesn't have to deal with. I just need lunch and dinner.
dude, if you eat 2 meals a day, just make your own. That's a waste of money. If you're eating like 8 times a day, you know, breakfast, lunch, another lunch, dinner, dessert, all this other bullshit, then like that may be worth it. But if you're making 2 meals a day, what the fuck's the point?
Well, if I want to continue my historic rise through the PLL ranks, I would have to properly fuel myself, so I need a personal chef.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Does he have an answer?
He's still looking it up.
All these
I just think
But personal chef would probably be the first
on.
thing that I bought.
that's number one.
it seems like all of them like don't give you their prices until you're like talking to them.
Ugh, what cucks?
They
All
probably
of it is like price in app, price after like, you know.
they probably work with you, so
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if you pay them hourly, I think for personal chefs, say I was like a chef that went to school for it, I think I would charge like maybe like between 30 and $40 an hour. So say you have them for like 5 hours a day.
Yeah,
That's like, I guess that's affordable. That's not
on
bad. I don't know if that,
$33,000.
do you think that's a good price for like a chef like that?
I have no idea.
No earthly idea. I think I
No
would do it
idea.
for like
I would
35 or
think
40 bucks
so,
an hour.
just because it's like a special service. So I think like 40 to 50, like that's pretty good for like a special service.
It might be north of 50. Yeah, I could see that. It seems like, I mean, if it was higher than 50, I wouldn't pay that. But
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if he's making all your meal special to you,
Yeah.
maybe he's definitely, yeah,
Gotta see how good they are.
that's true.
And I'm probably paying for the groceries. Like, I'll give him the money and just be like, "This is what you
for
have.
sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Run free, young buck." I don't know.
I think for 33 grand, I think, honestly, now most of these guys obviously have other jobs, right?
I think they probably do
most
most
of them are
of their
coaches.
stuff training, like
Well, most are coaches at like
camps,
colleges.
yeah, coaches, stuff like that.
Because it's nice because the league is in the summertime, so they have, so like when they're not coaching at school, they have the entire summer off. So that's why I
Yeah,
think it
and
did so well.
they probably play in the indoor league, right? A lot of them.
Yeah, some of them do. Some play still in like indoor. I don't think there's any contract disputes with that, but yeah, some play like indoor NLL shit like that.
Yeah,
Um,
so
I think you'd be good at that. Actually, I think you'd have a better chance. I'm not saying you're not going to make that. I say you have a better
how the
chance of making
tables have
indoor.
turned.
A better chance. Not you're going to get into like you. I still don't think you'd make it, but I think you would be better at playing that type of lacrosse.
Well, I mean, I'd probably have to like start somewhere, so I could probably start in the indoor league.
You can it's like you're bodying more people. It's a little more physical.
Get some professionals to go against, and then just go from there. Go to
Okay.
PLL, then start shooting 2-pointers with the long pole, baby.
You're gonna go all 2-pointers with the
yeah, dude.
long pole.
2-point specialist right here.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess.
Then
right.
couple of forechecks, dude. Little stick check, little stick action. They're done, dude.
Little foreplay.
Little
foreplay
foreplay,
action
dude.
out there on the field.
I don't know. I'm 24. I'm physically peaking.
Wait, let me hear your pitch to a team. Why should you be drafted? I'm Paul Rabel. Talk to me.
I'm young. I'm hungry. I'm ready to learn, and I just want to get after it, man. I want to learn. I want to become a student of the game, and I just absolutely want to fucking body some kids. Not kids. They're grown men. I'm sorry. That's
Whoa, hold on.
They're grown men. I want to throw some bodies. I want to throw my weight around. I want to be a fucking absolute menace on that turf or grass. I don't know what they play on, but that's something I have to learn too.
You'll have to learn that.
Now, are you gonna wear ankle socks?
Fuck yeah, I'm going to wear ankle socks, and I'm going to be a fucking force to be reckoned with.
And for that reason, I'm out.
Whatever, Grant Ament walks
You lost me.
ankle socks, so
You lost me.
rookie of the year, so I don't know.
That's fair.
I don't know.
All right. So, Adam, I think we are ready to move on. What do we got? Hold on, I can't hear you.
We're going right into our heat check with Lou Williams. Breaking the bubble for strippers and wings? Was it worth it?
So this was obviously this was probably a week ago, 2 weeks ago now. I know we're a little late on it, but it brings up an interesting point to this whole bubble situation with sports going on. All these sports, pretty much all the teams are in one facility, practicing, living, eating, all that shit together. I assume they're all like, it's like, I feel like it's gonna be like, it's like a high school in there. Like they're all kind of eating the same cafeterias generally. There's some shared occupied spaces, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I know they have. I don't know. I think they stagger times for when people like can come down and get their dinners and food and stuff. But like for the majority of the time, it seems like they can do whatever they want in the park as long as they're wearing a face mask.
I like to think that it's like fun prison. Like they're all locked in this area. They have a little bit of leeway to do stuff, but
like white
they have
collar
their practice
prison.
time. Yes, exactly. Like they can go play in the arcade,
Yeah.
but during this time you eat, and during this time you practice on this course specifically,
Yeah.
and then at this time you have to be back in your room. And I think they're all like, I would love to think that they all like eat generally in the same place. They can like chirp at each other. Like
I don't
it's
think
fucking,
so. I don't
that'd
think
be
so.
sick. Could
The
you
way
imagine?
games going after throats lately, I don't think they.
That's what I'm saying. I want
don't
them
think
to
they'd let
actually like,
anybody near that man.
that's like if you're that close to each other and you guys are talking all that trash on Twitter, I feel like you guys got to be actually seeing it. Like if you guys aren't seeing each other, that's like, come on, what's the point of me doing this bubble? I think you go play some one-on-one. Let's end this shit. No cameras, right?
But back to Magic City.
Okay.
I just need to know where I can get some of these wings.
Johnny
What
Manziel swore by
wings?
him as well.
What wings are so good that after a funeral you're gonna be like, I'm gonna go get me some stripper wings?
Stripper wings are probably good. I've never eaten at a strip
What kind
club.
of wings did he get? Because I need to try those exact wings that would make you be like, I'm definitely gonna get caught outside this bubble going to the strip club. But these wings are fucking worth it.
Was he the same one that had that picture taken with somebody?
Yeah,
and he had
that's
a
another
mask on.
thing.
He's like, oh no, this picture was from like months ago. Don't worry about this. We're like,
Jack
keep your
Harlow
mask on.
took a picture in a strip club. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Like that, if you could just take pictures in a strip club, why you even go to the strip club? Just go online. Subscribe to OnlyFans. Like, I don't understand how he got a picture in there. Why Jack Harlow would have that picture or have people around him that were taking pictures with Lou Williams and let that get out. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Unreal.
He probably, actually, no, the stripper did come out and say that, yeah, I gave Lou Williams a lap dance, which, I mean, a lap dance and some wings, that makes sense. But
Hey,
you're
listen,
also
if I'm
a
going to get
professional-
wings at the strip club, like you gotta get a dance, right?
You're a
Like,
professional
you can't
basketball
not.
player trying to go win an NBA final. Why are you there?
From what I gather,
I don't want to pass judgment before I try these wings. I'm sorry.
No. Okay. So I think half it's the wings definitely, like I said, Johnny Manziel swore by them. He's like, I'm telling you right now, they're fire. Like out of nowhere, he came out with that. But yeah, remember, there's been people have done statistics. ESPN has done statistics on certain players and teams doing better when they're playing in cities with better strip clubs.
Yeah.
So that NBA players love strip clubs and love Kylie Jenner. Those are the two things and chicken wings apparently.
And Kendall Jenner.
Three things. No, it's Kendall. You're right. It's Kendall, not Kylie. Kylie likes rappers. Kendall likes NBA players. So, yeah, those are the three things they like. Wings, strippers, Kendall Jenner. Same, like, that's pretty much what they live and die for.
I get what you're saying, but if I'm in Lou Williams' shoe, a seasoned vet, probably going to be sixth man of the year again. I'm going on the Clippers. I got Paul George, Kawhi.
Oh, yeah. And it
like,
was
you
early in the
probably- you
bubble. It's not
probably
even like,
know-
oh, it's been like a month. I'm tired of this shit. It was early. They were
it
there
was
for like
early.
a week.
Like he left to go to a funeral, which condolences, but like condolences kind of go out the window when you go to a strip club for wings. Like,
Yeah,
no
that's
offense.
crazy.
No offense.
That's absurd.
That goes out the window. Like, you're trying to get to an NBA final and you're gonna risk it all for these wings and some strippers. It's just I just can't compute, and I can't pass judgment until I taste these wings.
Or go to that strip club.
Or go to
and
that
taste
strip
the
club.
wings. I
Exactly.
think we gotta do both. We have to get a dance from that same stripper and get the same wings he did for the best test. So
we'll do a live pod from Magic City because apparently anything flies and you can just take pictures in a strip club now. So we can probably do a live pod there.
Well, it's Lou Williams. He's an NBA player. We may have to go incognito, but we can figure that out.
Yeah, we'll just wear sunglasses and a hat and then bring all.
We'll do the glasses cam thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Bet.
We can definitely do that. No, I think, yeah, to get a better view of what these guys are thinking in that bubble, we have to either have sex with Kendall Jenner, have those wings, or get a dance from that stripper, or all three.
Yeah.
All three would be obviously optimal, but
best idea,
Yeah.
that would be the best test to see if this was worth it for him.
You'd probably have to plan it out so a famous rapper's there too, and then we have to.
Why do we need a
sit there
famous
and be
rapper
like,
there?
Oh,
well, Jack Harlow was there.
Because Jack Harlow was there, he got the picture, and I'd have to sit there and be like, I'm in a bubble right now. Do I let this rapper take a picture with me? And then if I'm eating a wing and I say, yeah, and then I'll totally get it, Lou. I'll totally get it.
That wing.
See, I think.
No, go, Cyrus.
I think I would have been a little more okay with what he did if like all he did was literally go in, grab some wings, maybe sit down and eat quick, and then bounce. And like, oh, he like somebody saw him go in and come out, but like we don't know what he did in there. It looks like he ate. But
well, the
see
stripper
that there's like
the stripper.
yeah, that there's
confirmed.
exactly that there's
Also-
receipts that he did all that. It's like, all right, bro, like Jesus
Also-
Christ, you could just go in, eat, and bounce.
What is this stripper doing? She's hurting her bag. Like, you think anybody's gonna hire you after that?
I don't think that really affects her job. They're like, oh, cool, you like
Well,
you
no.
give lap dance to NBA
If you're
player.
giving
That's
lap
sick.
dances to NBA players and you just out them like that, like you're probably pretty.
Oh, that's
exclusive.
true. You're really not supposed to do that.
Like that's supposed to go to the grave with you, unless you're a baby
That's
mom.
true.
Sorry, we shouldn't be saying that term. Unless you're like in cahoots with this stripper, you shouldn't be airing that out.
That is true. They're supposed to be.
Nah, it's a rude term. Yeah, baby mom. Welcome to Waking Up Woke. Baby mom's just a derogatory. Not, I guess
I've
is
never heard this.
derogatory because
It is kind of a rude term.
because when you refer to someone as your baby mom, you're just like, oh, she just
carried it.
She just
carried
popped
my
out my
child,
kid.
and then
Yeah,
I dipped for something else, and now she's just kind of there. So try to stay away from that word. It's not nice.
agreed.
Not a good way
I
to
just,
mother.
I think that it's that there's like multiple like different receipts that go into like the picture, and then the stripper saying that he was there. All this other shit is just like a little too much. If he had gone in, ate, bounced, he's like, all right, maybe he just really likes the food. But I think he was like, fuck this strip club
I even
right
heard
here.
something that he usually gets Magic City catered. Like if he has a party,
Dude.
he will cater it. Magic City will cater for him. So why didn't he just have somebody drop off the wings at his house?
I don't think it's about I don't think it's about the wings. I don't think it's about the wings. I think it's about the strippers.
Let me finish. You could probably have that stripper hand deliver the wings for you, and then you could be like, "Hey, yo, ma, I got a couple of bands in the back. Why don't we go back there? I got a bussin' fucking sound system. Let me give you a couple. Let's get a private show going." You know?
Suppose that could be a
Could
good
have
route.
definitely happened. There were so many other ways he could have approached it and then not gotten a 10-day quarantine slapped on him.
Agreed.
All right. What's next, Adam?
We got Ocho Cinco Viagra. Work hard, play hard.
I love
scrolling
our
through
topic
Twitter.
names. I love doing this. I'm so
I'm
creative.
scrolling through Twitter, and this tweet pops up from Chad Ocho Cinco. And it
He's
just
a goat, and we stand that guy so hard. By the way, if you're listening, Ocho Cinco, we don't know if you're not. We love you.
idol. An idol. I'm scrolling through Twitter, and I just see Chad Ocho Cinco go, I used to pop a Viagra before every game. Instantly caught my eye. Instantly. Helps blood flow. And immediately, I was at work at that point, dying of laughter. helps blood flow. I mean, he's not wrong, but
So in my opinion, I mean, it makes sense. I suppose that it gets the blood flowing to other parts of the body, and I guess that also maybe makes your blood flow. I mean, yeah, think about when you're having sex, like your blood is
it opens up the blood
your heart rate's
vessels,
definitely
man.
up. Yeah, for sure. So
Especially the
but
most important blood vessel, you know.
does he just have a fucking boner playing football? That seems
So
difficult.
this is like just a couple of questions I jogged down. Do you have to tape down that hog when you're playing, like in Blue Mountain State when they were all going celibate?
I think you
Well,
do.
he also does claim that he doesn't have a lot to work with down there.
He's
So,
dude.
like,
He has said he's got a
he's
very
like, I
small
got 3 inches to work with. I'm not. That's all I got. So if you're not happy with it,
maybe
you can leave.
dude, maybe he's got an edge on everybody because of that, and because he takes Viagra. Nobody, like most people, wouldn't be able to take Viagra and play football. That'd be impossible.
Nuts. But also, could you imagine like catching a touchdown with a boner?
How
That's
is
gotta
nobody
be one of
spotted
the
on TV?
craziest
How is
feelings.
nobody spot? Yo, he definitely tapes it down with and tapes it like cover, not just tapes it to the side of his leg, like covers it so it doesn't look like he has a dick. Otherwise, it would have been seen on camera at some point. Somebody would have pointed it out.
But could you just
You know what I mean?
imagine whispering in that DB's ear, just being like, "I'm so fucking hard right now, and I just
Well,
mossed your ass."
there was a video, an old video when he was playing him. They were playing like the Raiders, like a mic'd up, and or not the Raiders, the Ravens. And one of the coaches, he came on signs like, he's like, "What'd you take for the game?" He goes, "Viagra." And I always thought it was just like he was just fucking with the guy, like just
No.
like fuck you, whatever.
It's real.
He actually was taking Viagra for the game. That's kind of nuts. I would love to know the medical side of this, if it would help or hurt, or if anybody else does it. Nobody really came out and like said anything.
No, I think that's one of those things Chad Ocho Cinco does. There's a video that goes around where he said he's been fueled by fucking McDonald's since '85.
That was also baffling. This kid, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it was a little bit of his probably sponsors, whatever, but there was a ton of videos of him. He's like, I just eat McDonald's before every game. I eat McDonald's after every game. It's like probably 2 or 3 times a day. And he like, now we follow him a lot on Twitter now. So we know a lot about him. Now he only does McDonald's breakfast, I believe, on Friday mornings.
Yeah.
If I'm correct.
But back to like catching touchdowns with boners. I'm sorry. I think that's the most alpha thing you could ever do. Like jumping over a DB, scoring 6.
Imagine you just moss somebody with a boner, poking in the back. That'd be crazy.
It's unreal. It's unfathomable. I don't understand how you could run with a boner either. Even if it's taped, because like that's got to feel weird on your leg.
I can't even imagine. I don't know how they do it.
I don't know how he
does
did it.
It's just him. It's just him.
Just him. That's just,
well, you know what's funny is I saw a tweet, I think from him today. He's like, I wish more athletes and famous people of like his caliber would be more active on social media in like just in the funny parts. Yeah. And he like made a comment. He's like, I love when KD comes on here. He's fucking hilarious and all this shit. And I'm like, maybe there are a ton of other people who do this, but nobody really speaks up like he does. Like he's very open about absolutely everything on Twitter.
He's a goat, bro. Just straight up goat status.
Yeah, we're definitely stand him.
Staying on the topic of football, Adam, what do we have next?
We have football players opting out.
So, what do you know about the NFL opt-out rule? Not much.
From my understanding, you can pretty much opt out, and you are guaranteed X amount of dollars if you just opt out for this season. I believe it's based on your contract, how much you can still get if you opt out. I believe.
Okay, so
and you're pretty much saying that you can't play this season and you get this amount of money and you come back, you have the option to play again next year and continue your contract.
So I'll just tell you how many players and then I'll get into that because I got it all right here. So far the NFL has had 66 players opt out. Okay. Once you opt out, you can't come back into the league because in the MLB, I know Nick Markakis, the outfielder, he opted out at the beginning of the season, but then he was like, I'm back. He Jordaned it. And then
it's bullshit. You can't come back if you're about to make the playoffs.
It's baseball, so it's still really early in the season, so we don't know what the playoff picture's like. But still, I think that's kind of crazy that he was just like, no, I'm back. But so if you're a volunteer opt-out, which is you're not a high risk, you don't have any underlying medical conditions that if you catch COVID that it will make it will do more harm to you than if you were just a healthy guy with no underlying conditions. You can get an advance of 150K on your salary for that year. So I don't know. That's from the NFL itself. I didn't say what happens if you don't make at least 150, but I think on the vet, I think the vet minimum if you sign is 150K. So that could be like a
Okay.
year's salary for you.
Yeah.
But if you're one of those top guys that is making a lot of money, 150K kind of doesn't do it for you. But
Okay.
if you are a high risk opt out, which you have to get cleared by medical professionals like that the NFL sends, you get an advance up to 350K.
That's so
So
wild that they're changing like I feel like when it comes to this, I guess maybe when it comes to the high profile players, the money would make a difference. But when you're like a middle tier to lower tier, I really don't think the money aspect changes much of your decision. I think when you're that low, like if you're gonna make like the 150 or three, whatever, I
mhm.
think it's more of a medical thing. Maybe with the high profile players, they may be like, well, I'm pretty much losing money if I don't
Yeah.
play, almost. You know what I mean? So that I guess that does change things for the top 10% of guys. And it's and I think it's mostly middle to lower tier guys have opted out.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any too big of names.
I have a list. I have a couple of high profile guys, and then I have like a couple of players that opt out that you probably really
Yeah.
wouldn't know. But just some
So
of the conditions that qualify you to be like a high risk. We got cancer, chronic kidney disease, immunocompromised state from solid organ transplant,
Jesus.
sickle cell disease, type 2 diabetes, asthma. I'd be a high risk opt out.
Oh, it's 300K. Good for you.
Cystic
Crazy.
fibrosis, hypertension, liver disease, and stuff like that. So if you had any of those conditions and you were really like worried about contracting the disease, you could opt out, and that you get that 350K advance. Also, another thing, both opt outs, the volunteer and the high risk, they both get health insurance for that whole year too, so they don't lose any.
That's good.
Yeah, so if they do catch something or something goes wrong because they did get a COVID, something happened and they did contract COVID, they'd still have their health insurance, which is honestly more than I expect from the NFL.
I guess that's good for the NFL. I just think this entire year is kind of, at least NFL wise, is a little bit almost looking towards like an asterisk anyway. If it
Yeah.
even does finish, which I think it will. I wish they would. NFL's tough. There's just the rosters are huge, so it'd be very difficult to do a bubble.
They're
There's
moving
so
to an
many
80-man
people.
roster with the COVID.
Yeah, so there's just so many people and so many personnel that go along with not just the players, coaches, coaching staff, medical staff, everything that goes into it. It's just so many people. It just makes it hard to do a bubble. So they're gonna have to travel just like MLB. And MLB, I guess, has been doing okay so far with not too many issues. So I hope the NFL can keep that up with probably no fans. I assume they'll be okay. I don't know.
But just the Patriots have the most with 6. Their 2 high profile guys are Dante Hightower and Patrick Chung, so they're out. They also have Marquise Lee, which is kind of like a 4th, 3rd string guy as a wide receiver. Their fullback Danny Vital is out. They got Marcus Cannon, offensive tackle, out. Najee Turan, offensive line, out, but I don't even think he started. The Chiefs have Lucas Nyag, offensive tackle, Damian Williams, that probably should have gotten the Super Bowl MVP, but Patty Mahomes kind of stole it from him.
Yes.
Lauren
So
Duvernay Tariff, that doctor, he feels like he needs to be on the front lines for COVID instead of playing football, which was rough for him
really
to make that. Yeah, he's a
okay.
doctor, certified doctor.
I
Got
didn't know
his
that.
PhD and everything, so he's on the front lines right now. So shout out to him, mad respect.
Wait. Did you say his PhD?
Yeah. Oh,
It'd be an
MD.
MD. Sorry. No, it's okay. So
Don't
okay,
make
that's a
mistakes,
good.
man.
All right. So besides the actual players that are opting out, I think that I just think the only thing that's going to come out of this is I think season will go through fine, but I think it may be an asterisk on the year possibly. But as long as everything stays as it is currently, and there's no change of like shortening of schedules and shit like that, which I don't think there will be.
NFL's
And I
not going to
think,
shorten the season just because they went through all that shit with the players.
yeah. So I'm hoping that everything makes that okay, and that there's not like certain. I would hate to see like halfway through the season, one team just like has a crazy breakout, or a couple teams do, and then it's like kind of changes the schedule later on for other teams and shit changes like that. That's when a big asterisk will come on the next Super Bowl for me.
Yeah.
Like if you know what I mean.
I know what you're saying. I'm just thinking about how baseball's been handling it with the Marlins and then the Cardinals contracting. It's a lot easier to like reschedule baseball games because you can do double headers, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
than football when like next week, if you can't have another game next week, you have already scheduled somebody else.
And you can't have a game like back to back because if you
No.
do a
you
full
can't have two in a
NFL
week.
game
Like
back to back, somebody's gonna die.
yeah.
But,
So all right.
oh,
Well,
another
we'll
high
see how that.
profile. Sorry, another high profile for the Jets. Sorry, Jets fans. CJ Mosley isn't playing football this year, but it's not like you
Well,
had much to look forward to
it's
anyway.
the fucking Jets. Who cares anyway?
At Chode.
Okay. So I guess we can move on from that. Well, hopefully that turns out okay later, but we will keep you updated on that. Adam, what do we have next?
All right. We got Cyrus's brilliantly named segment.
Questions.
No. You didn't say it right.
Questions?
Oh, sorry.
Adam's got it. That's why
I
he's
wanted to put-
executive super producer.
I wanted to put some
Questions?
vigor on it.
You can
So
put vigor
let's
with a question mark.
Bring it back. Let's and
Questions?
That was good. That's solid.
So
All right.
first,
Let me hear it.
okay. No, Cyrus, you got it.
All right. Okay. What is the point of a Visco? If you don't know, which everybody should know, I guess, Visco is like that. I don't really know what the fuck it actually is, but all I know it to be is that little link in girls' Instagrams that you click on it and it takes you to this other page, which is kind of like an Instagram also, just like a reel of other pictures. And it's just bad. I mean, you brought it up. It's like baffling that like why would they have that? And
I need one of our female listeners to just text Cyrus or do something because I don't understand it. Because most of the time when you see the Visco link, your Instagram profile is private.
yeah.
And I'm just sitting here like, so I can't see your Instagram photos, but I can go to your Visco and see your photos there.
Why do they got to text me? Why can't they text you?
I don't know. I feel like most of our female listeners are yours.
I mean, you're not wrong. What are you gonna do? So
But-
yeah, I honestly don't get it. I mean, I understand when the Visco.
I don't understand it.
I know. I get when the Visco's like a photography thing, like it's like landscapes, object, things like that. Like not you, but when I click on it and it's just selfies, beach pictures, shit like you at a party, shit like that. I'm like, you might as well make your fucking Instagram.
So why is your
public?
Instagram private, hon?
It doesn't like girls are fucking. Girls are. I don't care.
I just
don't
can't
want to
wrap my brain around
but
it.
I just don't get that
it's
part.
because
Like,
maybe because more girls are on Visco. Like I don't ever see a guy with a Visco link in there.
do you think it's like a
Instagram
secret girl thing where they like their Viscos are actually what they like rate, like think how other girls look? Like if your Visco is trash, like some other girls be, oh yeah, she's
maybe
actually
or maybe
ugly.
you just think
her Instagram's
maybe
lying.
you already posted an Instagram post, so you just go to Visco and be like, I think this is fire too, and post it there. But I also don't know. Maybe they have better.
If you're gonna post them on both, that is even dumber.
Maybe
At least
they have,
differentiate, make it one about something and one about something else.
Well, maybe they have better filters or something, better editing on Visco, and then they take.
Oh,
those
dude, all these
pictures.
girls use the third-party app to edit anyway.
Really?
It's up to we're the bozos that still use Instagram to fucking edit my pictures. Yeah, they all use third, and they Facetune and they change the colors and do all this witchcraft shit, and then they look like they just all look like rockets.
All I'm saying is my tiny little male brain can't figure it out. I can't do it. Like I'm short circuiting just thinking about it.
If you have a Visco out there, let us know why.
So I looked it up, and just strictly from like a definitional standpoint, Visco stands for a visual supply company, and it is an app that was created in California in 2011 and allows users to capture photos and edit them with preset filters and tools. The app lets pictures look like they were taken with a film camera. So I think it's about the quality.
It's just Instagram.
Yeah,
It sounds like the
I
exact
think
thing
it's just
Instagram would say.
with better filters.
Please,
It's Instagram with extra steps.
please, females, women, body bag me on this one. But I
Do we get a-
legitimately just don't get it. Like, come after me with full force, because I just need to know what it's for. Because I
Do we
don't
get a
understand.
Visco and just edit our pictures in there and then post them on Instagram? Or is that how we crack the code?
I don't think we're smart enough to do that. We have no
That's true. I
editing
could never figure that out.
experience on. We probably just.
I'm a pretty good Instagram
we
editor.
probably
but
just go. We probably just swipe to the filter that makes our skin look kind of okay, and then we're just like.
I'm a big Instagram editor. I edit my pictures with the other edits. I don't just use a filter. I'm pretty good at that. But Visco's another animal.
Hey.
Those third party. What?
Yeah, you're catfish.
You're fucking catfish.
Catfish.
You're catfish.
It's like, they're my hashtag household photography. I edited all those pictures myself. Go check out my Instagram. It's in my little highlight thing. Household photography.
That was actually you.
After you check out his household photography, make sure you check out my Twitter account and go check out Investigating the Insatiable.
Which actually I think I'm going to post on the Waking Up Woke
Like
YouTube.
just
page.
the whole thing through.
I think
That's a good idea.
I might post it like episodes.
Okay,
Just so the YouTube world has it as well.
I'm for it.
All right.
But
So
you do have another question, right?
yes,
Okay.
Adam, that's your cue.
Oh, well, you did. You asked the first one, so I was like, how long to eat a loaf of bread with one water bottle?
Okay.
Shout out
into
hold on. Shout out Chode for this question. He texted me weeks ago and he's very upset it hasn't come on yet. So here you go to my buddy Chode.
So
help me out.
question. When you say water bottle, we're talking like a regular 16.5 ouncer, right?
I don't have one on me, but yes, just a normal ass Poland
Room's a
Spring,
mess
Deer Park.
without some hydrate, dude.
No,
Crazy
I have,
world.
okay, I'm good for the environment. Okay, I have a shaker. I'm not a fucking animal.
How many
Drinking
shakers?
water
you got?
bottles every day.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. So just a normal size Nestle or Poland Dasani water bottle.
Water of choice and a loaf of Wonder white bread. I think that's just a
Wonder?
standard,
It
easy to
has to
go.
be
Just
Wonder?
easy. I mean, this is easiest to go by, or maybe any white bread, just of a normal size. I think it's
Okay.
a big standard. Everybody can find a Wonder bread.
So at first, I said 2 minutes, and
Yeah, that's
then I
way off.
started really thinking about it, and I was like, no shot. I'm eating a loaf of bread in 2 minutes with one water bottle.
Absolutely not. No. I don't think the water bottle even changes anything. I don't think you could stomach an entire loaf of bread in one sitting. I don't think the water does anything. It'll maybe make you eat like the first half faster, but you're gonna hit a wall so fast.
So I'm gonna say 8 minutes.
8 minutes is reasonable because you gotta think like this. I think I'm gonna eat it like a sandwich made of 2 pieces of bread, and then the meat of the sandwich is another 2 pieces of bread.
I don't think I could do that. That's just too much. Like just
in my
bread in
mind,
your
that's
mouth.
easier to eat. In my mind, that's
You know?
easier to eat than just shoving one whole piece in my mouth.
I could just eat one piece and like take a small sip and try to get it a little wet and then gullet it.
Have you ever done this? I feel it's gonna start hurting your throat, dude. Wet bread, like when you eat bread and then drink water, it goes down like a lump.
That's true.
You
wanna know
can
what?
picture that in your head.
You want to know what? That will be our first Twitter video. I got to go to the store tomorrow anyway. I'll pick up a loaf of bread. I'll pick up a
So
single.
we're just gonna find out. We're gonna
We'll
find
find
out how
out.
long it's gonna
I'll
take.
do it. I got you guys. I'll figure it out. Joe, I
Wow.
fucking
If you
got
can do
man.
it, if you can do it in under 8 minutes, I'll also try. But if you don't get 8 minutes, I'm not trying because
I don't know.
I definitely.
The more I'm thinking about it, the more the
It's gonna be hard, bro.
I'll put a hard cap. I'll put a hard cap at the 8 minutes. All right.
Have you ever done the saltine challenge? That shit's impossible.
No,
Are you
I
off
can't.
tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm off.
Oh, me too.
Bet. So we'll.
Fucking do it.
Yeah. So me and Adam will.
You guys got a field trip tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll go to the store. I'll grab a loaf of bread. I don't think I have any water bottles. I'll pick up.
Honestly, 16 ounces. Just
16
put 16 ounces in your shaker, and you'll be fine.
Okay. All right.
That's.
yeah.
I'm not gonna be too much of a
I'll
stickler.
definitely get after that. That'll be our first waking up woke video. Sorry.
I'm interested. I mean, I don't think I could do it. I really think I'll get to the last like 4 or 5 pieces, and I think it's gonna be a lot. Maybe like in 10 to 12 minute range, I may be able to do it, but I still don't think so, bro.
Yeah, I know that's rough. I was thinking 10 to 12 too. After like I said, 8. But
We gotta try for 8.
well, I'm gonna try for 8. I'll try for 8.
8's our goal.
So
All right, so take your bets. I guess we're gonna, find out tomorrow on
we'll
if you can do it or
post
not.
we'll post a poll. Well, today is Tuesday, so we'll post a poll
Today
tomorrow.
is Tuesday. Nobody's gonna hear this until like
over.
I can have this episode up in the next 2 days.
Well, we could put the poll out, and then we could drop that video the day after, like after the poll ends. So
Okay.
we could do that.
Do we
So
want to drop this episode before the?
yes, I think so.
So I can
Okay.
I can drop this episode and then the next day drop the video.
Yeah, we'll just wait another extra day. That's fine.
Okay.
So
that works.
I guess we'll find out if Isaiah can eat a loaf of Wonder Bread and a bottle of water in under 8 minutes. That is a hard cap. I don't think he's gonna do it. I'm shooting the over. But
That hurts, dude. We have a podcast
listen.
together, and he's got no faith in me, man. It's just rough.
So that is our episode this week, everybody. Hope you enjoyed
We're
it.
shortening it up.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little shorter episodes, but hopefully try to do it more often. I know we're very hard to listen to for an hour and 15 to an hour and a half. We can get annoying. I know he annoys me, so he must be annoying you guys. Yeah, I said it. Yeah. Yep. I went there.
Ouch!
Oof. Ooh,
No
your face
faith.
says it all.
No faith.
Yo, prove me wrong.
No respect.
Prove me wrong. Put some respect on your
just-
name. Do it yourself.
It's just like I come here every day to work with you. I'm so happy to see your face, and then you just come at me with this constant disrespect. I can't convince you that you can't last the one round with Mike Tyson, but you go to your friends, I guess your real friends, and they're like, yeah, you couldn't last, and you just fold under pressure.
Cyrus, end the episode.
And that's it. That's episode
Thanks for
7 for Waking Up Woke. I'm going to go write in my journal because Cyrus is just an asshole. So have a good one, everybody.
Thanks for listening, guys.